Mucho caliente. The hot dish.
Okay guys, so do you guys like my hair? I am trying something a little different, and you guys always say that you always wear such long hair. You know. And I don't think I've been this daring about my hair since my total wig that I just wore recently because I had to keep it very 90s. But let's get into this hair. This hair is from a Aliexpress company called SuperNovaHair, and I've had this hair ever since November. So I've been wearing this hair on and off, and no, it did not come short like this. They sent me a lace closure, and they sent me 4 bundles of I don't remember. So sorry about that. I do not remember what my original lengths of hair were, but they had to be somewhere between a 16 and a 20 because I remember cutting this. I cut quite a bit off. So it probably was about here, and I chopped about this much off. But I did want to try something a little bit different because my hair, especially with body wave, because I don't know what it is with AliExpress, but everybody wants to send me, you want Brazilian body wave, you want Brazilian body wave, and it's like, I can only do so much with this, so why not cut it? So before I go any further, the original texture is not what I have right now. This is not the texture. It's a little bit of the texture in it, but a lot of this is a wand curl that has been pretty much brushed out. I used this wand, which is my Remington wand. It's this particular wand. I bought it about 3 months ago, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. I believe that this one is smaller than my original black one that I pretty much used to on all of my hair. This one seems a little bit smaller. So pretty much I curled everything away from my face, and I brushed it out. Well, I combed it out with I finger combed it. So I just combed it all the way through. I use most of this side, for this bigger side for the back, and I use this smaller side for the front. And then it made this nice little page boy look. Now, having this hair for so long, I've had a chance to really live with it and see my likes and dislikes about it and what I do and I don't like. Off the bat, the one thing that I did not like about this hair is that when I first received it, it had that beautiful body wave S in it. The problem was after it was co-washed and then it was washed, I had more of a frizzy S pattern. So it seemed like the strands just kind of got a little thick and it kind of expanded. So the hair wasn't as uniform as I would have liked it to be. So what I went ahead and did when it was longer is I put some conditioner in it. I combed it out, made it nice and uniform once again. And then when I rinsed it out, I pretty much twirled it around a flexi rod, and then I let it dry like that. So when it dried back into its original S pattern. I've done this before, but this particular hair just did not want to stay in that pattern. It wanted to kind of give me that wild grizzly look. That's not what I was going for. So when I cut it, I brushed it all out and I just literally cut it straight across. This side seems a little bit shorter than this side only because my wig is at an angle. My closure is also a body wave, so a body wave texture, and it blends very nicely, I feel. This is something for you guys who just can't do long hair but you want something very cute. I feel like this particular look with the hat, which I'm not going to take off because up under here it's a real mess. I feel like this is a very unisex look. I feel like a girl could rock this look, but also a boy could rock this look too, depending on if you are a little eccentric with your looks. This is the look that I got after I did the whole wanded look. And it's a very blunt cut. And that's what kind of gives it the volume that it has because it is just blunt. I didn't put any layers in it because I just wanted this very, just boom. There's nothing but short curls, you know? And this is very cute. I straightened this hair one time and I only did half of it because it just wouldn't stay straight. It had a tendency to want to go back, which in hindsight is a good thing because that means it's going to keep its form, but it really didn't because I had to go back and kind of manipulate it a little bit more than I would have liked to. But overall, I got no shedding. The little bit of shedding that I did get is after I cut it. Of course, you're going to get a little shedding because it just happens. And I did not put any color on it besides my strand test that I do, because I just felt like I don't want this to be a colorful wig. I don't want it to be short and then it got color on it too. I feel like a lot of times it's just a little too much when it's short and then it's color added, and then it's just, it looks a little, everything just gets muddled, and I don't want that. So, like the hair, okay, don't get me wrong, I do like the hair a whole lot. It's just that this is the first time I've ever experienced my body wave not staying body wave-ish. But I will say this, if it did stay body wave-ish, I don't think I would have this particular look. I think I would have opted for maybe a, you know, like, I would have cut it to about here, so I wouldn't have made it so short. But because I was able to bust out the wand and wand curl it, then it was great. When I did my strand test, it actually, I don't know what it was in the hair or whatever, but it lifted so quick. It was like a good 7 minutes and my hair was almost as white as my shirt. So I was kind of like, okay, so this is some pure hair. And there was nothing in it. It had no smells to it at all. It was very soft when I received it. And I also noticed that the color was a little bit darker than a natural brown. It had more of a 1B texture. Like, it kind of matches my hat more so than a lot of my other hair. A lot of it comes very brown, especially in the sun. It's like ridiculously brown. But this actually was something that I thought was really cute. When I did cut it, however, I made sure that I cut the back longer than the front, because a lot of times when people cut, they'll cut all the way around and then your hair be up, it'd be like this, and then it just kind of looks like you got a mop on. But if you want a little bit of length, but you know, it could have been a little bit longer too, but after I did it, I was like, well, can't take that back. And then I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I really do enjoy it. And you guys know I'm trying to kind of get out of my ways of long hair. I'm trying to find another option, and I think I actually found it. But again, this is definitely a unisex look. This is very Janelle Monáe, I feel. Very, you and your man could do this look. I don't know if he would do the curls like such. But you could buy like some 16-inch hair and then chop it. I wouldn't necessarily buy the hair. I would buy it if I was gonna cut it. If let's just say you wanted your hair to be 14 inches, but like this, I would buy it in a 16 and I would cut it. And the reason is because if you buy it in a 14 and then you cut it, it's gonna get shorter. So I would leave myself a little bit room for cutting. So that way, no matter what you do, it's still gonna have a little bit of wiggle room to look right and it's gonna move right. So I give Supernova a nice 8.5 because the hair is actually really nice. I just don't know if it was just my particular bundles because they seem to be all the same. They just didn't want to kind of go back to the Brazilian body wave shape that everybody seemed to love on Aliexpress. So easy. So if you guys are interested in this hair, make sure you guys hit the link below. And I might actually sell this unit because I actually made myself another one. So if you are interested in this little short doobie wrap, put it below and I'll let you guys know when my wig sale is actually coming up, because I got a lot of wigs I gotta get rid of before I move. So I will catch y'all in the next one.